Prohibition was a stupid and expensive mess, but let's back up a little bit. So, the year's 1920 and the Volstead Act just passed as outlawing any alcohol over 0.5%. This was mainly accomplished by the Anti-Saloon League through vigorous propaganda. But before we go any further, let me just ask you one question. When does a law actually become a law? Because if everybody just ignores the law, including government officials, what's even the point of the law? And if that's the case, then Prohibition was more of a suggestion than an actual law, especially when the Bureau of Prohibition only had one agent per 7,666 citizens. Good luck enforcing that. But the Volstead Act did actually have a couple loopholes in it that allowed people to legally keep drinking. One of those loopholes was that alcohol for medicinal and sacramental reasons, such as communion, were still legal. And doctors and priests essentially became bartenders. But people don't really like doing legal things. I know I don't like doing legal things, which is why a lot of citizens also started making their own liquor using illegal stills. And a new business popped up all over America called speakeasies, which were illegal bars and restaurants in people's homes and businesses. Speakeasies actually became so popular that certain households actually had to put up signs saying that their house was not a speakeasy to deter away people. And around the same time, bootleggers became a national icon. Same thing with celebrities today, with the media glamorizing them and their exploits at every step, even though they were basically criminals. And as more violence and disregard for the law increased, sitting President Herbert Hoover actually doubled down on Prohibition and put even stricter legislation into place, which people then promptly ignored. And then, in 1929, the stock market crashed and the Great Depression kicked off, and people thought, hey, you know what? Maybe if we manufacture alcohol again, then it will create jobs, which will lead to more productivity, which will grow the economy. And that's exactly what happened when in 1930, a Democrat nominee for president, Franklin D. Roosevelt, said that he would outlaw Prohibition. Obviously, he won, and Prohibition was ended in 1933. So, what did Prohibition actually accomplish? Nothing. It accomplished literally nothing. It failed on every single level and did not accomplish anything that it set out to accomplish. In fact, it actually ended up costing the U.S. government $11 billion in tax revenue, and it cost $300 million to enforce. It's robbing the government of money that it desperately needs, especially now. Good night, and I need a drink.